Qinwen Zheng with a first set blowout. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She takes the veteran to school very quickly. She wins the first set 6-1, and she's en route to a victory here. She just has to hold on for one more set. The world's ranked 23rd, also the 23rd seed here. She's won 7 of her last 10. She comes into the US Open red hot, ladies and gentlemen. Taking on Nadia Podoroska. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Ranked number 70th, but listen, how many times have I told you guys? Nadia has a ton of clay championships, over 368 wins on tour. Literally 250 of them come on the clay surface. Is she a fish out of water? Not exactly, guys. She's got good defensive tactics, but I say it all the time. I'm not a huge fan of defensive-minded players on hard courts. Now, these courts are playing a little bit slow, so that's going to favor some of the defensive tactics, but taking on the world's number 23rd, you're going to have to hold. I say it all the time. Qinwen Zheng's not the best returner. She holds 70+% of her service games, but last year she was a very bad returner. She's improved that number about 10% this year, but she's still not a great returner. I'm surprised that Nadia cannot hold. Why? Because Qinwen Zheng's one of the best baseliners on tour. She's got a very powerful forehand that can stretch the shorter player wide and long, and she's doing that here. Now, I'm amazed when I see young players that are mentally mature. Right? So Qinwen Zheng spoke recently about just dealing with all the external factors in a match. She said it's not just being prepared physically, you have to be, you have to be in your best shape, but she said it's also about coming into each match and knowing and accepting the fact that you have to control what you can control. The uncontrollables, you have to forget about them, like weather, elements, crowd. A lot of times you're playing in a foreign country where the fans are not cheering for you necessarily unless you're in your home country. You have to accept the fact that people are going to boo you and clap when your opponent scores. Qinwen Zheng is mentally mature for her age, and she's starting to show it. And I wouldn't be surprised in a year or two she breaks out and wins a Grand Slam. Court number 11, where the magic happens. Qinwen Zheng up a set, 6-1. She takes the first. We're headed towards the second.